I'm Shelly Palmer, and you're watching Media 3.0. My guest for this segment is Jeffrey Joseph, Vice President Communications and Strategic Relationships for the Consumer Electronics Association. They're the nice people who put on the annual Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. Jeff manages the Communications and Marketing Department and serves as spokesperson for CEA, the International CES, public policy issues, and member products. Jeff is also responsible for developing and overseeing implementation of media outreach and public affairs strategies. Jeff Joseph, welcome.
Hey, Shelly, thanks for having me.
How you doing?
Good, good. Pleasure to be here.
So, the CEA, tell me what they do exactly.
Well, we represent about 2,000 companies in the consumer electronics industry. Everyone from the big guys, the Sonys, the Microsofts, the Panasonics, all the way down to small entrepreneurial companies. You know, the guys who develop $10,000 a pair of speakers out of their garage. We have retailers, Best Buy, Circuit City, installers, people come to your house to set all this stuff up so you know how it works. Really the whole value chain of consumer electronics.
We're going to talk a lot about high-definition television today. If there's anything consumers are confused about, it's probably HD. What's the Consumer Electronics Association doing about that?
Well, we take that very seriously. We think that's one of our most important roles that we can play, because it is so confusing. You've got HD, you've got SD, ED, flat panel, plasma. What's all this stuff mean? So we're providing resources to retailers, because they're the best conduit to consumers. We're giving them what we call tip sheets that have sort of FAQs on the front. They can actually put them in their pockets for retail store staff. We work through the media to talk to consumers, and we don't really have the resources to sort of talk to consumers directly, so we go through media, we do a lot of interviews, we set up resources on our website, and work through retailers. We're partnering with the FCC to provide them information to really help reach consumers and try to explain to them this incredible alphabet soup. What
should consumers know? Like, if I'm just a plain old guy, I'm walking in to buy an HD TV set, what do I have to ask?
How much does it cost? No, seriously. The question that most people forget that I always tell people is the space. Because I think the worst thing is you walk into a store, you fall in love with this 50-inch plasma, you take it home, and you don't have the room, right? So the most important thing really is where you're going to put it. But beyond that, it's understanding, you know, how am I going to get my programming? Am I going to get it over the air via an antenna? Am I cable or satellite? And what does that mean in terms of what I buy? Do I need an additional box to receive it?
No one thinks about that.
Nah, it's a brave new world.
I just want to watch television.
Right.
Now, of course, I'm playing kind of consumer, even a little bit dumber than I normally am. But as a practical reality, when you walk into an audio store, you get information. You don't get knowledge. Yeah. And so I just want to watch TV. I have to worry about the size. I have to worry about how it's hooked up. I have to worry about, will it become obsolete? And did, of course, I buy one when it was just too expensive, and next week it's going to be like half the price. Right. I blame you personally, Jeff.
No,
I think this is actually your fault.
I'm taking half that profit home. Yeah, exactly. Right.
So really, what's is it time to buy? Is it time to buy an HD set if you're a consumer?
It is time to buy. You can always play that game, well, I can wait, but then you miss out on the great stuff that's out there right now. You know, the World Cup is being broadcast in HD. The Masters are in HD. There's so much programming. So yeah, you can always wait, and arguably the prices will come down. I mean, that is a truism in our industry. But then you miss out on all the benefits of today.
If I'm a consumer, does the Consumer Electronics Association have some place I can go to get some help?
The best place to go is actually www.dtv.gov, and that's a site that's run by the FCC. And it's a great site. It has links to our site, to broadcasters, so almost anything you're looking for, whether it's programming, how do I hook it up, definitions, it's a great place to go. Our site is www.ce.org, and you can follow the links to digital television. There's a link right on the homepage. But the FCC site is a great resource.
That's fantastic. Jeff Joseph, Consumer Electronics Association, thank you so much.
Shelly.
Obviously, what we have here is such a confusing issue that it needs to be discussed for days and days and days. I'm Shelly Palmer. We'll see you next time.